Hola, I am here. And where's my? It's not that I need it, but it's just where is it in OBS? I remember I used to have it. Oh, here. And I accidentally deleted it, and then I just never got it back. Like, most of the streams I used to do were silent or private, so I didn't see the point of getting it. Now it's here, so I don't have to have many screens. Oh, let me. So today I'm drawing some of the members of the group Plave. I actually don't know if I'm pronouncing that well. So she's I hear a lot of her music since they come out. I'm not like fan. I just really like their music because they're talented. But um recently there's many things I can draw. I wanted to draw them because they are like I think VTubers, like how to say, like they are big singers, which is something that's lately becoming more and more popular. As even in the event I went, they were like debuting two new ones, which I really like that concept. Just like I don't know, I think it's like really aesthetically pleasing. So I draw little stickers of the MMMs because they have a concert in Thailand. I wasn't able to go. I actually remember they existed when I went to Korea and they have a lot of cafes. They have a lot of cafe decorations for the birthday of one of them, I think. Um, it was very lovely. And then I was like, oh yeah, they are not that big on Thailand, but I think that's very cute. And then I went back to Thailand and then they have a concert here, which I was already too late to get tickets. So I just ended up watching everything on TikTok of like people going around with their little plushies, and that was the moment I discovered the MM. And I did some stickers of them because I thought they were cute, that they look like them, but they aren't them. And the stickers have been selling okay. I see a lot of fans of them. So I thought it may be cool if I do more. Like if I do something that actually have surfaces. So I normally just did I write them properly? Yeah, why is it appearing in my lovely probably oh, searching for the it when I describe them. Okay. So yeah, this is what is answer for entre these things. Yeah, finally I have I write down the name of all the MMMs because they are the ones they selling. I haven't really like write down the names of the Plave members. So I know this one was Bambi. Good. Yeah, Bambi. So I'm not in Bambi because I thought he was the cutest. A lot too that they became recently reading the K-pop Demon Hunters. They did a cover of the song. Yeah, Your Idol, which was cute. But I mainly know them like from when they came out and like now recently from me going to Korea. Um, I think they're cool. Like was hearing their music. But as always, the thing I like the most is not the idols, but it's the fans. So since older fans would be very nice. There we're just very happy with me having the MMNs. I even have to make a better. Like I used to just drop all my stickers in the place, but I put them. But now I need a better solution because it became so messy. Sometimes we only take three, and I have to like tell them like, oh no, there is more. I still need to recheck all that because probably I'm gonna have to end up printing a physical menu, which is why I didn't want to. I was thinking of making a digital menu, but then recently the tablet guy talked, so people will look at the art or draw. It was like I think some people saw it, but it was like very. I don't know if it's the tablet is just too little. It wasn't of their liking, but it didn't call that much attention. So I searching for other solutions. In the face, kinda it. And the thing is, I need reference for the tie. Yeah, next should be alright. Kind of pushing it with this. The tie and everything. I don't know what's happening with my page because, like, I think of all the members, the one I constantly see is. I'm very bad with it. I know it's the gray hair one. Searching for the name right now. Alright, like David members. Eunho. Only give me the names in Korean. Mm. Eunho. The Eunho is the one that like I normally see the most fan art and everything drop. Or maybe because my page is kind of weird. So I remember Plave. I'm not a fan of their 3D models, but I recently was I started hearing the music more so I can work while hearing the music. I have started receiving way more from them, like mainly the interactions between them, which are very cute. Very random too, like, because I feel this is my fault because I don't have much context behind every clip. They look very random interactions. work on the hair. Wrinkle. Like I feel something have been milking a lot lately since I started, like, cause I started doing this because I watched because of fiance, and I was like, oh, I like these characters, mainly the main girl. Let me just draw them, and then like my friends like it too, cause we were watching it at the moment. Um, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do something that we can share in between us. Then I designed them, and it was like all cute, nice. I gave it to my friend. I keep it. I keep some, and then I took it to the band. But then like I was like, I don't want to only have that, and people think like, oh, you're only like the new series that came out. Because back then it was like new. So I grabbed my products I bought from other people, and I looked like what was the thing I could do, like a school team. I saw a lot too, and that was like, oh, House Club. So then I just went ahead and like draw House Club photo IDs. That's still okay. I think that's the thing that people come the most for. I'm gonna redo the design because I don't like that it's new, the old design. But I do was cute. Like House Club was so popular. And I did it. It's still very popular because I can watch it at my home. YouTube translation back then. Maybe fans will take the thing and put the voices because I didn't know there. Um, then I made a Kashiwa my Sama that makes Sama. Um, they 2D Excel, which I'm happy because that's my favorite. Like, that's the first anime, actual romance anime I watched that wasn't Pokemon or like Sailor Moon. I love it. I read the whole manga. I wanted to read the other one that came out, but I think around then it was just finishing, so I was like, okay. Actually, when did it finish? I wanna buy the physical ones now. Let's see. The series concludes 12/13. Yeah, that's around the time. Okay. Okay, so I for sure watched the series as I was finishing the manga. They were gonna come more chapters, but then like back then I was already incorporating to Thailand, so I don't search for that anymore. But still, really good series. I wanna buy now the physical books since they were so important for me growing up. I found them in a library. I didn't know that because I read them online. Like back then, as a what 13-year-old, 12-year-old. I just pirated them online. So I didn't know how they look. Because back then they didn't have that much manga around and I wasn't even living stable in a country. I didn't know how they look. Recently I went to a library and I finally found them. But it was like two chapters together. So I rechecked and they didn't have number one and number two. So I keep checking, trying to find the first one. So far I'm just saving because they weren't that expensive. So I wanna go probably after Christmas and buying some. Like, yeah, I made that one, so I was so happy that people actually bought some. Because I think most people I talk to knows about make some. I don't know if they're as much of a fan as I am. I don't find that much merchandise of them. That's mainly why. It's like I find it as a classic since it was my first. It was the first one I watched. It made me fall in love with a tsundere trope. It's like with this independent, strong woman that like wanna live their life, but then it's this crazy dude just stuck in there. I was like, yeah, yeah. So from that, I have been trying. Another ones I wanted to do was like the thing is that all of these three series takes place in school. Even a Yakuza Fiance takes place at some point, like I think at the first episode. It's mainly in high school. So the thing that they do outside like doesn't matter, but the point of an ID picture will be that they're using it for high school. So it makes sense. But then I wanted to do something else, like a new thing I'm obsessed with was Alien Stage. Alien Stage. Okay. Um, I wanted to do them, but then I thought like school when they are supposed to by the end, I think in their 20s. So I was like, I don't know. And then I saw like a lot of people doing like Office AU because I'm not a fan of like that high school AU and it's like you have emotil and like football playing like Jock Evan. I don't like. I have maybe I'm not a good of a fan, but they don't give me the vibe that they will be doing that type of sports or that like he will be dark and antisocial because he looks like I don't know, I think there will be like reverse roles. So yeah, I don't know. I like more the sport you that they take out recently where like Till is a basketball player. He gives the rough look. And then like Evan is a ice skater, which is I think it is that's fitting because it's like that elegant. So I love that one more. So I was just like, okay, I'm gonna check what other AUs they have, and then I saw the Office AU where like Till is like this hard worker that like obviously hates his job, but he worked hard. And I was like, yeah, that's the same thing as the original show, because like he obviously hates all these aliens. He hates most of people. He has so much anger inside. I love him. Um, but he is like the one that like the most putting his most in this singing, like trying his weird things and all that. He look like alien. I just realized. Sorry, I need to use this hair color because if not, I cannot see colors properly. Okay. Yeah. So it's like I don't know. I thought like the office AU, like every AU that is not a school one, I like them. So I went ahead and like take office AU for the photo cards, which I think people bought Avon. I just say Ivan in Spanish, but I think it's Ivan. You know what? We're going to the wiki. Okay, Ivan. So yeah, name is Ivan. I keep saying Ivan. I thought I was like the English pronunciation before I remember like this is Korean. So yeah, so is rated like Iban. This Iban. Okay. So I was saying, so the thing with like Ivan is that I really like that actually his name sounds like how Spanish would pronounce it. But yeah, so yeah, I just people bucking, which understandable. He's my favorite too. And then they bought him with Till, which understandable. They're my favorite couple too. I don't know, people bought like all of them in stickers because I have them in Bunny for. When I, when I don't know what to do and I'm anxious about my own art style and things like that, I default to doing a cute version of the drawings. Thinking it's okay because it's like, if people don't like it, it's okay because it's just a cute version. It's not my full art style. They're not judging me. So I go ahead and I just do like these cute versions. So the one I did for Alien Stage was Rabix because I keep seeing for like every artist draw like Ivan's Rabbit. Um, we have like Black Rabbit, which I find very cute. And then Teal Rabbit appears once in a while. I like that was cool too. So I did that one first, and then I realized there is more rabbits adjusting. So it actually was like, when did they do rabbits? And I went and found a collab that they made the rabbits for. I didn't know that was for like physical like blind boxes. Okay. So I went, I found it, and I copied designs for that, made it like a little more my style because I wanted to keep it a simple. Then I found my reference, made them, and then just have them. I just had them for sale. Now I'm gonna say that the printing was not that good. And again, it's my bad because I already saw with other products that when you print stickers and make them a little dark, they will go full on like very rich dark tonality. And then I knew in that, in place of making them like the little corner unique so they are bright, I didn't. And then we end up with like events where you can only see like it was just a blob of darkness. And then the only thing you see is his little red eyes. And then like that's it. That is the only thing you can see of him. And I was so insecure, but people is buying and I actually like it. So I was like, okay. But then this comes the part that I normally don't just do drawings. I put a lot of design on them. So I put a lot of time just designing his little bands. So I was like, oh yeah, he have like these bands in the human version. The bunny version need to be a little like for all of their hair. I took so long because I was planning like how their hair will look. Because the 3D version have a thing like the blind boxes one have a design, but then some of them does not translate that well because it's gonna go to 2D. So I was like, okay, so I passed a lot of hard just designing the hair for each of them. And then for Ava, was like, it didn't take me that long, but I keep trying like to redo it, and I was happy with it. And then I sent it, and you cannot see it anymore. You need to like work hard to see that he's not just a dark blob. To fix that, if I ever run out of stickers, I need to fix that and then reprint them. Then like talking about failures, like there are like failures not in the selling part, but failures because I did not fulfill my standards. Otherwise, I sell them for very cheap normally, so like they don't go to waste. But it's like anyway, I wouldn't sell them for more. Just like you can still see, just need to put a little effort, and it's not like what I expected. I think like they're not my favorite ones. But I still sell them because they're still good. It's just me. I asked a lot of people. They were like, yeah, it's like things are visible, but it's not as visible. The ones that have been total failures was the mascot I normally do for tutorials. Since there is a big fandom here, I thought like it have not been 100%. They have sell, which is like I make like for each mascot, so I have a lot of them, and then I have only seen like the most popular ones, which I think like yeah, they're cute, but at the same time like it's obvious that the fandom I'm going to is more focused on anime, so they are not focused on like these BL mascots. So I go to the idea that it's like okay, so probably I need to use because they're like what 27, 24. They're occupating a lot of space I could use to have like more ID cards or other things. I probably for now going to work on having more ID cards and postcards and things that can cover their space, and then I will just remove them fully from. I may have them in next event because next event is a little more open, it's not that anime focus. But after that, I'm probably gonna try to take it to events where I'm going like for these mascots and I'm just gonna give them for free. And then I will probably drop the designs. I wanna do this thing where I teach you how to do stickers because I did them before and they were nice. These are different tutorials. And I was planning to use DAG files. So it's like if you who don't are not sure how to draw something or you just wanna do something quick, like the fun thing about a lot of these events is that people go and then they give you free things, like the fans, as to celebrate together for this. So I wanted to do that. I wanted to um, give my stickers so like people can use them for fine signs or things like if you cannot draw but you wanna give it a try. In the in between, you can use these ones. It's just mainly like because they're very simple. I'm like obviously not selling them, so it's like I don't wanna design everything all the effort I put on to just go to waste. So I think like that's the best solution. I think of hair in the back part, so keeping it like this. Okay. I need to have. I've been seeing like a explanation for his car. I need to have a picture of him. Happy, Bambi. This time there is one. There's some pictures I have that are like Bambi and I did not realize. I normally like I gonna start working the periodic test and I kinda looking at so I don't draw that much. I don't talk that much. So I'm gonna just probably do that now. Bamboo. So they have some concept which is kind of like it looks like a school. So I like trying to read that in the setting his pocket, but the point is like yeah, like si Plave also mal oh, mm, Prep no a Plave Plapi Plep oh, the is not Plavi, it's like Plep. Let me check because I keep saying yeah, it's Plebe. Plebe. La plebe. 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 Did you just name Play? Lake? Okay. I'm gonna search how to pronounce it. Plebe. This is with the word wave. Plave. Supposed to be a play from rain, which means friend. Dream. Te put too much effort. I've been just pronouncing it as Spanish all this time. I don't know why I know how to read Korean. You're not teaching me how to pronounce it. Plave. Okay, Plave. I was pronouncing it wrong this whole time. So Plave. 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 Okay. Pambi. Nah, this is like they have been pronouncing it wrong when I can just read it this whole time. Okay. Okay. I don't know Korean. That makes more sense when my teacher didn't go when I was telling her about it. So, oh, that's cute. Okay, so they have this school. I'm gonna copy. So this kinda exact ahead. And we're free to. Okay. I'm very worried about these ones, not about the illustration, but like the printing. Because I used to print in a very cheap store, like the work. The problem is that I like I contacted it this year for business card before I left to Korea. Then we have the earthquake hit. Was like, okay, they are not answering my message. I guess it's because of the earthquake. I hope they're okay. I asked, but they say it's all okay. They were just gonna check. And then the date I wanted them for passed when, and I was already in Korea when um they wrote me to know about my team. So I was like, oh okay, guess I will just get them anyway. And they were already like about to be done. Then and then I thought like nice business card will be cool to, even if I don't use them at all. Then I actually yeah, I like have to fix everything. Well, I was like even like a good time. I was in a like going to the market. Then like I code. So I was like, oh, I just like fix everything by this method. Then they started writing me in Thai, which we are about okay. Like they think that inside like answer thing is all good. They sent it to. So then when I went back to Thailand, I get up. Then sometimes I need. Then again, they're really um give them some days to think. But now I did that. And then the days pass and then they weren't answering my messages. Then they finally answered it. Say, okay, um tomorrow and pick it up at this time, and I was like, okay, that's all I wanted. So now I can pick up my pictures, I can just live my happy life. But then there go next day and then time went and go and I didn't receive my picture. And I was like, hey, I need them. I'm already in the parking lot. I've been 1 hour. Like, am I gonna get them? So then I have to enter by myself and then be like, hey, so I'm writing and you're not answering and I'm here. So can I get the pictures? And then they went and then this whole like 3 days they have printed, but they haven't even put in the machine to cut. And I know that they can just put on a machine to cut because the thing have the circles to be detected by the machine. And then they asked me like, can I wait? I was like, no, I have wait for 1 hour already. We are counting the like have been writing the whole morning and you just answer me right now. Oh, I don't understand what I have to do. So anyway, I paid for them. They gave it to me and I was like, okay, just gonna continue my way. And then I get home and then all the plans I have already have to not cancel them, but just have to like do them while I'm cutting stickers. So I was with my sibling drinking, enjoying playing video games and like watching videos. I don't remember what we were doing, but like we were trying to have a nice time. And then the only thing I can do is like cut, like cut everything. First I was cutting it with a cutter, but then I have to like move rooms to our gaming rooms, and I have to grab my scissors and go there with a box so I don't make more trouble. It was like annoying because I already like I paid the same amount that you just cut them because I cannot wait. So then I was like, okay, gonna probably if I write with even more time before I can like get them to answer me and probably get them to like actually do the job in time. I'm just here thinking, yeah, maybe they didn't mean to, something like that. And then I go to grab the card so I can put in like the person's order. And then I realize the back of the card is the same as the old design, but I gave them a new design because the original card doesn't have logo, but this one can have my logo. I send it with my logo. Send it with like the QR, QR for them to like scan it, then everything. Then like I was like, okay. So me having hours of explaining them like, hey, this is back, this is front. I write it before. I make the whole illustration showing you how to put it. It's literally a dragon, so you just put the front in the front, and then the back of the dragon in the back. I literally like align and everything. They give it to you in two different layers. I don't get the business cards. And she was like, I still don't get it. I was like, don't you do business cards? Like, please. I was like, just like actual dragon. I just put a front and a back. Okay, you don't get it. I was like, just flip it, and then like one side is one back and one side is the other image. It's like they're not supposed to be together. I didn't know how to explain it to her. It started making me very annoyed. And I was like, I just sent them like a old picture that they sent me, where like they put the files, everything, every frame in one picture and every other picture. And I was like, okay, like you send me this, you just do this. And then she was like, you answer me. And I was like, hey, can I get an answer? I'm already like arriving. Is you told me to get ready like everything is gonna be ready at 3. Then you told me you didn't understand at like 2:30. So it's like I will understanding now. And anyway, I was like happy because I thought, okay, I got them. I'm gonna cut them at home. Anything. And now I check, and they just went back to the files in the start of the year, grab that one, then just copy it. But the thing is, I didn't want the file from like the start of the year because I changed it, the logo and everything in the drawing. So now you give me, and I turn the back to see my new logo, and it's not there because they just reprinted the start of the year. I was pissed. I was like, what did you make me explain you for an hour for? I know using that printer, and now I need to check for a new print. Like the thing is, I have quality. I will say like for the printing quality, I have one that is number one, which is where I bring stickers, because the stickers are gonna go for everything. I got number two, which is not much, but it rating, which is where I bring my photo cards, because photo cards are fun. There is dark place. Like, there is, I think, an even higher place, which is where I bring my prints. It's like annoying because this was a place by default. They're just gonna put it there, but because of what they did, cannot use them anymore. I have to print them probably in the same place I print my. Hope that they are cheap. I just wanna watch my video and try to relax. I need a nap. Okay, I fall asleep and then I wake up a little. I think I will continue until I finish like kind of the phase, and then I will go take a nap before because I have Thai class later. Trying to use a blending tool a little less for very small things. I don't like this. I'm doing a lot of drawings of. I actually Really hating this drawing. I think it was better before. Um, no, I don't like it. Okay. Yeah. Think it looks better with this. Tomorrow I will stream later than my schedule because I have a dentist appointment I forgot about. Because tomorrow is my day, can work until. I'm not liking it. Okay, I am redoing everything. I give up. I hate it. Like, the thing too is that I normally don't. these sketches. So, the sketch for this one I like totally gone now. Yeah, I think my issue is that I wanted to do it very pretty and very like K-pop like because it's like a K-pop group. But I see that I was wrong. I should not. Yeah. I using Till sketch. So I think I try too hard to make it like a 3D, like the best version of like the 3D one. I should not. If I wanted to do 3D, I could just. So let's do one sketch so we can finish this because I have things to do. Normally like double the screen, but we're not doing that because I did still draw every hand there. I think like I'm trying to do my best to do products during the streams, but I think I'm gonna use mainly tomorrow, just that day, so I can practice drawing. Because there is a lot of things I can get better at, like everything. I I hate my art. Oh, we can work on that.
Okay.
Okay, I don't like none of them, so I have to retain, sit, and check. Well, thank you for coming to this very bad stream. To me. For me, for doing the stream again. Like 2 days in a row. I'm so proud of myself. Tomorrow, after my dentist appointment, will be the third day. Seeing this subscription to the fullest. Okay, try what I did last time. But this time I will have an idea of what actually brought me. I don't like this drawing. Like, now the arena doesn't look that bad, right? Actually, I will recheck on this one because I think the reason why it looks bad is because I didn't do any lines. Like once I remove the khaki, it looks like the hair. It looks like horrible, yeah. But okay, I liking this a little more, but at the same time I think the nose is off. So let me just erase this part and just keep it like this. Here. Yeah. Okay, I think this make it look slightly bad. Actually, I did not like that. Okay, I think this one works better. That's what I'm trying to do to see if I can actually make it like have a nice thumbnail without me doing much. 'Cause I have to start doing the thumbnails, but I don't really have that much time. Okay, bye bye. I hope you have fun today. Oh my god, it's just please. No, whole thing was wasted. Okay, now bye bye. Waiting.